One of our subscribers commented on one of the trades we had last week, and he suggested this trade. This was before this whole thing came out. I'm just wanting to get your thoughts on it. So in this trade, we would send Tobias, Matisse Thybulle, Shake Milton, and our first round and the rights to our first round pick this year, and we would get back Jordan Clarkson, Bogdanovich, Royce O'Neal, Rudy Gay, and a 2025 second round pick. Would you do that trade?
I would consider it. Yeah, I would consider it. I mean, I think that's a
totally different kind of trade.
It's a different kind of trade. I think
that's a depth trade.
I think for that trade, if you're really into someone coming off the bench giving you a huge spark, and you're committed to Maxey being in the starting lineup,
yeah,
then you can do Jordan Clarkson, and he can come in and kind of give you that. But it kind of depends on, to me, like what the true direction we're going to head in. I will have to hear and see a little more as far as the true direction.
I think that's the kind of trade you do if you know you can't get a star anymore. We're not getting Levine, we're not getting Beal, we're not getting Mitchell, any of those guys. It's not happening. It can't happen. These are the kind of trades you're looking at making if you can't do that. Then you have to start looking at the depth trades at that point, because that's definitely a depth trade right there, right? You got Bogey playing, small four, maybe even big three. You got Royce O'Neal for the dog minutes, Clarkson off the bench with the spark. You are filling a lot of holes that way, and then you still have some of your exceptions to spend money on.
Yeah.
And you still technically have Green. You could probably package together with something to get money back or player back. But yeah, I mean, it definitely breaks up. It just depends what they're looking for here. If they're looking to break up Tobias's contract and a couple different guys to make it easier to trade one of them, maybe by midseason or something, then that's also, so it could be a move for another move. Yeah. But man, I mean, I'm getting tired of the moves. I want to stay put eventually, because every year it's another excuse. Like, oh, well, we did a midseason trade. You can't expect us to win this year. Well, I mean, like, how many years can we say that between Embiid's postseason injuries and our midseason trades? We can't keep saying, oh, next year's the year. Next year's the year.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think a lot of the Sixers fan base is in that same boat. They're kind of done with that.
Yeah. Well, that's why you get the star. There's no more questions. Like, this is it.
Yeah.
That's why the star thing takes care of two things. It gets you the high-end talent, and it's like, no more BS, no more excuses. This is it now. Okay. The clock has started. Here we go. That's how I felt the year we did the Harris and Butler deals. That was like, okay, we know what our expectation is now. We know what's on the line. But even then, we did that two mid-season deals. So that also caps you out too. We didn't have any depth that year. So
yeah. For the record, though, that trade, I would definitely do that trade. Of all the trades we talked about in the last 2 weeks, when I saw that one, I was like, yeah, I'd love that. I've always been a Clarkson fan and a Bogdanovich fan, so having those two be pretty nice, especially Clarkson coming off the bench. That boost, which there's been so many times where we've always needed that. We kind of like we get lucked into maybe a Shake Milton little 8-point spurt, and I get excited for that. Clarkson,
oh, yeah.
Clarkson does that in his sleep, so that'd be nice to have for once. Well, in a long time, because we used to have Lou Williams doing that all the time for us, and that was always fun to watch.